2 years ago, I was in a rough stretch of my life. My father was constantly battling illnesses, and I was the primary caregiver after my mother. My mother was also the only parent that worked, which meant I had to balance hospital visits and medication schedules with my education as well. But this only left a little bit of time for me to focus on my academics, and as a result, my grades took a very big hit. And for the first time in my life, everything seemed gray. But what if I told you this marked the start of a significant transformation? What if I told you that this battle taught me to be resilient, have perseverance, and changed my outlook on life? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I will be talking about the power of failure and how it can be looked at as a catalyst for growth and success and change. Failure is often viewed as a negative outcome, but it is through our failures that we learn life's most profound lessons and develop strength to overcome any challenges in our future. Many people view failure to be as the end of the road. This can lead to tension, stress, and hesitations to take risks at all. This fear can stifle innovation and can hinder progress, causing overwhelming psychological distress and mental health issues. But what if we changed our perspective on failure? What if we, instead of seeing it as a dead end, we saw it as a valuable learning opportunity? This shift in perspective allows us to be more durable and adopt a growth mindset, whether it's chasing a dream job or starting a business or pursuing a passion. Those who avoid risks due to fear often miss out on significant chances of growth and achievement. Take J.K. Rowling for an example. She was battling mental health issues because of failure, and she says, and I quote, "Failure meant a stripping away of the inessential. I stopped pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was and began to direct all my energy into finishing the only work that mattered to me. I was set free because my greatest fear had been realized and I was still alive." Rowling's story illustrates that failure doesn't have to be a means of defeat. It can be a powerful driving force for growth, teaching us how to have tenacity, while also teaching us self-confidence and also giving us valuable insight on the importance of focusing on what really truly matters in life. By reframing failure, we can turn our setbacks into stepping stones towards success. Many successful individuals and businesses often face significant amounts of failure before reaching their goals. These failures and setbacks typically get only zero attention because of their accomplishments. And this leaves a false impression that success is a straightforward path and one that has no challenges. For instance, Steve Jobs was famously fired from Apple, a company that he co-founded in 1985, and he returned in 1997 with a different purpose, with a different look, with a different idea, and led them to becoming one of the world's most renowned and valuable firms, with innovations such as the iPod and the iPhone. By highlighting stories of failure and the lessons that they teach, we can inspire others to confront and overcome their own challenges. Now I'd like to share a story. It was my previous school's final exams, and I got into a car accident. And this occurrence caused a major disruptions to my preparations for my exam. And at that point, I felt very overwhelmed and stressed out. But when I did get home, I reached out to my professor and asked her if I could have maybe just a day or two just to gather my thoughts. And as my luck was going, my request was denied because the deadline to postpone your exam had passed. So there was nothing I could do except use those couple of days before I could take the exam just to finish up my preparations. And it was the first time in my life that I had to take on a challenge head on. And despite the difficulties I was facing, I did overcome this challenge by passing the exam, and I came out more stronger and more resilient than before. I acquired insightful knowledge and discovered significant amount of willpower that I had that I didn't know, and determination that I also didn't know I had. I want you to reconsider how you value or how you look at failure. I want you to consider and realize what you learned from their next setback or the next time it does occur. Talk about your experience with others and help them understand that failure is necessary on a path to success. Let's cultivate an environment that values failure and encourages development and creativity for others. You will realize your full potential if you embrace the power of failure. You'll face challenges with resilience and attentiveness, understanding that each setback is a step closer to your personal achievement. This approach will lead to a greater personal and professional success, encouraging a life of continuous fulfillment and growth. Let's turn our failures into our greatest strengths and encourage others to do so as well. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you guys want to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.